Dear students, our topic is heights and distances. Heights and distances topic is going on. In this topic, in previous class, we have discussed in level 3 30 questions. Now today 31 to 34, let us discuss. 31 question. PQR is a triangular park. PQPR equal to 200 meters. A TV tower stands at the midpoint of QR. Draw the diagram. PQR. This is P, this is Q, this is R. PQ given as 200 meters and PR given as also 200 meters. M is the midpoint of QR. A TV tower stands at the midpoint of QR. If the angles of elevation of top of tower at PQR are respectively 45, 30, 30, then what is the height of tower? Let M be the midpoint of tower, midpoint of QR. At a midpoint M, this is a TV tower T. From this P to this TV tower making an angle 45 degrees. From Q, the TV tower is making 30 degrees angle. Try to understand the diagram once again I am drawing. This is T, this is M, this is P. So at P it is making 45 degrees. Let this is height H. MP is equal to MP we should calculate. No need to calculate if it is thinking as X. In triangle TMP, tan 45 equal to X. In triangle TMP, tan 45 is equal to H by X. So H is equal to X here. H is equal to X. Now draw another triangle also. This is M and this is T, this is Q. At a Q, the TV tower subtending an angle 30 degrees. So in this triangle, tan 30 degrees is equal to H by MQ. Let MQ is Y. Since M is midpoint, then this is also Y. So write here H by Y. Tan 30 value 1 by root 3 is equal to H by Y. Taking cross multiplication, we can write Y is equal to H root 3. Therefore, we can write QR is equal to H root 3 plus H root 3. This is 2H root 3. 2H root 3. Now, using median formula, let us write the median formula. So, median PM is equal to 1 by 2 root of 2 c square plus 2a square minus b square concept. So 2 into c square means pq square. 2 into pq square plus 2 into pr square minus qr square. 2 into p 1 by 2 into 2 into pq square plus 2 into pr square minus qr square. That implies pm means PM became as X, that is nothing but H. He is asking about height of the tower. So you write here H. H is equal to 1 by 2 into square root of 2 into PQ meaning 200. So 200 whole square you can write here. 2 into this is 200. 200 whole square minus QR means here we got Y equal to H root 3. QR is 2H root 3. So substitute here the value 2H root 3. 2H root 3 whole square. Squaring on both sides. Taking 2 this side and squaring both sides. Squaring both sides we can understand here 4H square. 4H square equal to here 2 into 200 whole square. 200 whole square means 40,000. 40,000 into 2 becomes 80,000. 80,000 plus again 80,000. 80,000 minus 2H root 3 whole square means 12H square. Minus 12 taken this side, then it becomes plus 16. 16H square equal to 1,000, 1,60,000. 1,60,000. So h square is equal to 10,000. H square equal to 10,000. H is equal to square root of 10,000 becomes 100. So height of the tower is 100 meters. 31st question, second option. Now let us see the 32nd question. Page number 193. Height, street, distance, level 3, 32nd question. Read the question. A man on the top of a vertical tower observes a car moving at a uniform speed towards the tower on horizontal road. That is second question. A man is observing that a car moving towards the tower. This is a tower. This is tower, foot of tower. This is car 1, this is car 2. I mean, there are no two cars, only one car is moving towards the tower. Observe horizon. It takes 18 minutes from the angles of depression of the car to change from 30 to 45 degrees. Let this is 30 degrees. To change the angle 30 to 45 degrees, it had taken 18 minutes. This is D originally. Time taken to travel the distance is 18 minutes. This one, this is H, this is X. Of course, directly you can write X is nothing but H. Apply the formula. H is equal to D by cot alpha minus cot beta. Apply the formula. H equal to D by cot alpha minus cot beta. D means here D only. D meaning within how many minutes it reaches? 18 minutes. So H we need. Why? Because H we need. He asking that after this, the time taken in minute by the car reached the foot of tower. To find out time taken for CF, C to F I am writing. So the second position of car to reach the foot of the tower. Of course, it is nothing but H, because tan 45, H by X equal to 1, H equal to X. So D by, you can write H only we need to calculate. H D by cot alpha means cot 30. Cot 30 value root 3 minus cot 45 value 1. Rationalize here. This is root 3 plus 1 into root 3 plus 1. So H is equal to, H means here time taken. You should understand that not H, time taken to reach the foot of tower. Time taken by the car to reach the foot of tower. To reach the foot of tower. Time taken by the car to reach the foot of tower is equal to 18 into root 3 plus 1 by 2. This 2 will be getting answer 9 times. So 9 into root 3 plus 1. 9 into root 3 plus 1 minutes. First option is right answer. Now 33rd question. 33rd question. Consider a triangle plot ABC with side AB equal to 7, BC equal to 5, CA equal to 6. So 3 sides given. A vertical lamp post at the midpoint of D, midpoint D of AC, subtend an angle 30 at B. Let us draw the triangle first of all. This is a triangle plot. Put the name here ABC. Consider a triangle plot ABC with AB equal to 7 and BC is equal to 5 and CA is equal to 6. A vertical lamp post at the midpoint of D of AC. This is the midpoint. A vertical lamp post, midpoint of DC. Like this you can understand. AC subtends an angle 30 degrees at B. This lamp post L you can write. This is subtending an angle 45. No, it is 30. 30 at B. Then what is the height of the lamp post? Try to understand that this is a triangle. Just you can think here 3 points you can locate. This is A, this is B, this is C. In the triangle, plot midpoint of AC. Example, this is A, this is B, this is the midpoint of AC. This tower is subtending an angle. This tower is subtending an angle at here B like this. So here it is subtending an angle 30 degrees. You should calculate the height of this tower. Easily understand. To get easily understand, I am drawing the question. Once again, this is the D. I am drawing the diagram. This is D, this is L, this is B. Here, write 30 degrees. This is H, we don't know. BD, first of all, we need to calculate. What is BD? The line joining from vertex to the midpoint of opposite side. So, it is nothing but median. Given A, opposite of capital A meaning A. This is small a. A is equal to 5. And B, opposite of capital B, 6. And C, small c equal to 7. Median opposite to B. Median BD formula 1 by 2 into square root of 2c square plus 2a square minus b square. So that is equal to 1 by 2 into square root of 2 into c square means here 7 square 49 plus 2 into 5 square means 25 and minus b square means 36. So that is equal to now 2 into 49, 98, 98 plus 50 minus 36 whole by 2, this is over root. This is 148. 148 minus 36 becomes 112 over root. 112 by 2. 112 can be understood as 4 into 28. 4 into 28. So 2 into 28. Of course 16 into 7 you can understand. 16 7s are 112. So that is equal to, so median BD is equal to 4 root 7 by 2 we got. 4 root 7 by 2 is nothing but 2 root 7. It is 2 root 7, substitute here 2 root 7. Now in triangle BDL, L means lamp post. In triangle BDL, tan 30 is equal to H by 2 root 7. Tan 30 value 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 equal to H by 2 root 7. Take cross multiplication. So H is equal to 2 root 7 by root 3. Multiply and divide with root 3. So 2 into root 3 into root 3 to 2 root 21 by 3. 2 root 21 by 3 is fourth option. Now let us see 34th question. Thirty-fourth question. If the angles of elevation of cloud from a point P which is 25 meters above the lake 30 degrees and the angle of depression of reflection in the color in the cloud, print mistake, in the cloud in the lake that from P is 60 degrees. This is a point P here. This is 25 meters. From 25 meters the cloud making an angle 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees. And the image of the angle, image of the cloud, this is cloud 1, image I, cloud image. A man making a P, let A, B, C like this. This is 60 degrees. Already we need to calculate the height of the cloud from the water level. So H is equal to, we have discussed the formula and a concept and proof also I said in page number 179. We have discussed the formula. Once you see the formula, A sin of beta plus alpha. Formula A sin of beta plus alpha by sin of beta minus alpha. No need to do the sum. You can understand directly. You can write using the formula. You can substitute it. A is equal to 25. A is equal to 25. Alpha is equal to 30. And beta is equal to 60 degrees. Substitute here. A is equal to sin 25 into H is equal to 25 into sin 30 plus 60 becomes sin 90 by sin 60 minus 30 becomes sin 30. So that is equal to 25 into 1 by sin 30 value 1 by 2. So H is equal to these 2 taken upside 2 into 50, 2 into 25 becomes 50. So height of the tower is equal to 50 meters. 34th question, third option. Okay, students, we have completed level 3. Now let us discuss level 2 sums. Level 3, some important questions and previous JEE questions we have discussed. Every question in JEE depends upon concept only they given. Now let us going to discuss the level 2, page number 188. Page 188. Level 2 first question. Level 2 first question. At certain point, the angle of elevation of a tower is situated according to 3/5 on walking. First one. I think you can do this sum. This is alpha, this is beta, this is H. Put the names A, B, C, D. This is 32 kilometers. Use the formula H is equal to D by cot alpha minus cot beta. H is equal to D by cot alpha minus cot beta. You apply the formula and do the sum. Alpha equal to cot inverse 3/5. Beta is equal to cot inverse 2/5. So cot alpha equal to 3/5 and cot beta equal to 2/5. 32 by 3/5 minus 2/5. 32 by 1/5. 5 into 32 equal to 160. You can do the question. Next to second one. First question is second option. Simply I have drawn the diagram. You can apply the values. At a particular instant, the height of the tower is equal to length of its shadow. At a particular instant. Of course, everyone knows that height equal to shadow. So whenever the angle, tan angle is 45, then only this equal to this. After some time, length of shadow is root 3 times. Root 3 times. So this is full root 3. So tan how many degrees equal to root 3? Tan 60 degrees equal to root 3. So this is like this. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Now what is happening? Root 3 times of height of tower. Then the time lapse between the two observations. By condition I am writing. By condition. By condition we have angle ACB is equal to 45 degrees. Angle ACB equal to 45 degrees. Angle ADB is equal to 60 degrees. Angle ADB equal to 60 degrees. The difference between angles. Difference equal to 15 degrees. He is asking the time. Now to calculate the time, you can imagine sunrise to sunset. This is a sunrise. This is a sunset. Sunrise, generally usual thinking, I am discussing with you 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time lapse between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. is 12 hours. So 12 hours equal to this is a supplementary angle. This is using protractor, you can understand this is 180 degrees angle. If complete revolution from here to here, then it takes 24 hours, so 360 degrees. In a similar way, you can understand 12 hours, so half day 180 degrees. So 12 hours equal to 180 degrees. So 1 hour equal to how many degrees? 180 by 12, 15 degrees. So to change the degrees 45 to 60, the time lapse should be 1 hour. So 1 is the answer. First option. Now read the third question. A tower of height 50 meters stands on a level ground. A flagstaff, a tower of height 50 meters. A tower of height 50 meters stands on a level ground. A flagstaff standing on the tower. A tower of height 50 meters. First of all, a tower. A tower of height 50 meters. This is 50 meters. Put T. Above the tower, flagstaff exists. A tower of height 50 meters stands on a level ground. Okay. A flagstaff standing on the tower subtends an angle of tan inverse 1/3. Subtends an angle of tan inverse 1/3. Where it is subtending tan inverse 1/3 at tan inverse 1/3 at a point 100 meters away from the tower on the ground. Let this is ground G. This is 100 meters above a particular point, let A. This flagstaff is making an angle alpha. This Flagstaff is making an angle alpha. Of course, he given tan inverse 1 by 3. Given, I am writing here, given alpha is equal to tan inverse 1 by 3. The Flagstaff making an angle at A, which is 100 meters distance from the ground. So tan alpha equal to 1 by 3. Tan alpha equal to 1 by 3. Now, this is beta. Tan beta he did not give, we can discuss. So what is he is asking? The length of Flagstaff. Length of Flagstaff we need to calculate this one as h. In triangle, we can write in triangle TGA. In triangle TGA, tan beta is equal to 50 by 100. 50 by 100 meaning 1 by 2. Now in triangle TGFGA, in triangle FGA, full angle tan of this full angle is alpha plus beta is equal to h plus 50 by 100. H plus 50 by 100. So apply the formula tan of alpha plus beta as tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta. Tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta is equal to h plus 50 by 100. Apply the values here. That implies tan alpha equal to 1 by 2 plus tan beta equal to 1 by 3. Tan alpha equal to 1 by 2 and tan beta is equal to 1 by 3. Tan alpha plus tan 1, substitute here 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 by 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 is equal to h plus 50 by 100. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, this becomes 1 because 3 plus 2, 5 by 6 minus 5 by 6, this is 1. So 1 is equal to h plus 50 by 100. Taking cross multiplication, we can understand h plus 50 is equal to 100. So height of Flagstaff is equal to 50. H is equal to 50. First option. Now, fourth question. Fourth question. A pole of height h stands at one corner. A pole of height h stands at one corner of a park in the shape of equilateral triangle. Draw the triangle, equilateral triangle. Put the names A, B, C. A pole of height h stands at one corner of a park. One corner, any corner you can understand. In the shape of an equilateral triangle, if alpha is the angle which the poles subtend at a midpoint of opposite side. Let here it is exist a pole. This is subtend. Let this is D is midpoint. This pole subtending an angle alpha at the midpoint of the tower. Let this is a tower T. Otherwise pole P. Anything, no problem. Once again I am drawing to understand the diagram easily. Put here P. This is B. This is B. This is alpha. Equilateral triangle. Let this is H. H is the height of the tower. Let the side of triangle, side of equitriangle, side of triangle be that to equilateral, because all sides are equal. Equilateral B, side of equilateral triangle be A. We need to calculate median B, BD, the vertex, line segment from vertex to midpoint of opposite side is median. So BD is equal to, now already we had written in previous sum 1 by 2 into root of square root of 2a square plus 2a square minus a square. 2a square plus 2a square, 4a square, 4a square minus a square, root of 3a square by 2. So length of median BD is equal to root 3 by 2a. BD is equal to root 3 by 2a. Now in triangle PBD, in triangle PBD, tan alpha is equal to h by BD. That implies tan alpha is equal to h by root 3 by 2a. H by root 3a by 2. What he is asking, side or height? Side or height you read. is asking the length of side. So A we need to calculate. I am writing here 2h by a root 3 is equal to tan alpha. Now A we need, that implies A is equal to 2h by root 3 tan alpha. So we can write 2h by root 3 cot alpha. A is equal to 2h by root 3 cot alpha. Second option. Fifth question. Three vertical poles of heights h1, h2, h3. Three vertical poles of heights h1, h2, h3 at the vertices ABC of a triangle ABC subtend alpha, beta, gamma respectively at the circumcenter of triangle. Three vertical poles of heights h1, h2, h3 at ABC. Example here, this is A, this is B, this is C. Here a tower is there, here a tower is there, here a tower is there. Three towers exist here. First tower is on the vertex of A and second tower is on the vertex of B and third tower is on the vertex of C. Three towers. So fifth question. Right here, this is A, this is B, this is C. A tower exists here. This is S. S is the circumcenter. From this to this. At S it is making an alpha. Subtend angles alpha, beta, gamma respectively. Three vertical poles at vertices A, comma B, comma C of triangle ABC. Subtend alpha, beta, gamma at the circumcenter. So here to here it is making alpha degrees. Put here S. This is alpha. This is T tower. This is tower 1, tower 2. This is A like this. This is H1 he given. H1 by SA. SA meaning if he given generally R. Of course he did not give anything. SA subtends an angle. Let us think as SA is equal to R. Because circumcenter SA equal to SB is equal to SC. We know that circum radius is R. SA is equal to SB equal to SC is equal to R. Now in triangle TAS, tan alpha equal to, is asking about cot alpha. So cot alpha equal to R by H1. Cot alpha equal to R by H1. Similarly, we can write using the triangle. Simply name will change as B. Cot beta equal to R by H2, comma, cot gamma equal to R by H3. Given condition is cot alpha, cot beta, cot gamma are in AP. So 2 cot beta is equal to cot alpha plus cot gamma. Condition of AP formula 2b equal to A plus C. So 2 cot beta is equal to cot alpha plus cot gamma. You can understand 2R by H2 is equal to R by H1 plus R by H3. R get cancelled. Right here 2 by H2 equal to 1 by H1 plus 1 by H3. Therefore this is of the form 2 by B is equal to 1 by A plus 1 by C. So H1 comma H2 comma H3 are in HP, harmonic progression. H1, H2, H3 are in harmonic progression. Let us see sixth question. Sixth question. A tower stands at the top of a hill whose height is 3 times the height of the tower. So if height of the tower is h, height of hill is 3h. A tower stands. This is a tower. This is hill. Tower height is h. This is 3h. That is the condition. A tower stands on a top of hill whose height is 3 times the height of the tower. Height of the tower is h and hill is 3h. Next one. Height of the tower is, the tower is found to subtend an angle alpha. Alpha did not give. Tan inverse 1 by 7 at a point 2 km away from the horizontal. Okay. This one. Tower is making alpha. Already like we have done a previous sum. Given alpha is equal to tan inverse 1 by 7. Alpha is equal to tan inverse 1 by 7. So tan alpha equal to 1 by 7. Tan alpha equal to 1 by 7. Next, this he given as 2 kilometer distance. 2 kilometer distance. Then horizontally, okay, foot of the hill, it's okay. Then height of the tower. So full height. This h we need to calculate. THAB right here. Let this is an angle beta. In triangle capital HAB. In triangle capital HAB, tan beta is equal to 3h by 2. Tan beta equal to 3h by 2. Keep aside. In triangle TAB, tab. In triangle TAB, full angle tan alpha plus beta equal to 4h by 2. 4h by 2. This is 3h plus h, 2h. Apply the formula tan of alpha plus beta as tan alpha plus tan beta. Tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta. Tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta is equal to 2h. That implies tan alpha means 1 by 7 plus tan beta we got as 3h by 2 whole by 1 minus 1 by 7 into 3h by 2. That is equal to 2h. Take LCM here. 2 plus 21h whole by 14 minus 3h is equal to 2h. Taking cross multiplication, 2 plus 21h is equal to 14. 2s are 28h minus this is 6h square. Minus taken this side, it becomes 6h square minus 7h. 6h square minus 7h plus 2 equal to 0. 6 2s are 12. Splitting the middle term or factorization, we can understand. 6h square minus 3h plus 2 equal to 0. So take cross multiplication 2h here. It becomes 3h minus 2 and take common, not cross multiplication. 1 taken common, it becomes 3h minus 2. So 2h is equal to 1 and 3h equal to 2. So h is equal to 1 by 2 comma h is equal to 2 by 3. So 1 by 2 comma 2 by 3. Maybe 1 by 2 or 2 by 3 given kilometers. The height of the tower is either 1 by 2 or 2 by 3 according to option. 6th question, third option. Now let us discuss 7th question. A sphere of radius r subtends a sphere of radius, not r, radius a, generally r, I read like this. A sphere of radius a. A sphere of radius a subtends an angle 60 at the point. A sphere of radius a 60 degrees, making an angle at the point P. Then the distance of P from the center of sphere, outside he should give, at the point P. We can draw like this. This is O. This is A, this is B. This making, subtending 60 degrees. This is 30, this is 30 concept. This is A, this is A. We know that angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. Here also angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. Once again I am drawing like this. Here A is right angle triangle. A above P and this is O. OA equal to A. And at P this is 30 degrees. Let this is height. Just wait what he is asking. We should read the question once again. A sphere of radius A subtends an angle 60 at the point. The distance of P from the center of sphere. Center. So OP we need to calculate. This one no need. So while calculating hypotenuse, we can use the formula sin or cos. Sin 30 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse A by OP. So sin 30 value 1 by 2. 1 by 2 equal to A by OP. Taking cross multiplication, OP is equal to 2A. Simply 2A, second option. Seventh question, second option. Now, eighth question. Eighth question, a person in the balloon. A person in a balloon who has ascended vertically. Draw the shape of balloon like this. A person in the balloon who has ascended vertically, who has from flat land at the sea level, observes the angle of depression of ship at anchor to be 30. So, anchor of ship observed as 30 degrees. Where a person in the balloon who ascended vertically from flat land at the sea level observes the angle of depression of a ship at anchor to be 30. Like this. This is 30 degrees. Let us draw. Next one. After descending vertically 600 meters below, he finds the angle of depression to be 15. So, like this. This is full 600 mm. In the balloon. So, we should not draw in the balloon. Okay. He is in the balloon, you can understand. He is in the balloon. He finds the angle of depression to be 15, the horizontal distance between the ship from the ascent in meters. So, we should calculate this one, horizontal. This is 15. This small angle is 15. That full angle is 30. Let this name here A, B, C, D. Draw like this full. A, B, C, D. In triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, tan 30 degrees is equal to H plus 600. This is lengthy sum. In triangle ABD, tan 30 degrees is equal to total height H plus 600 by X. Think this one as X. So, tan 30 value 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to H plus 600 by X. Taking cross multiplication, X is equal to root 3 into H plus 600. X is equal to root 3 into H plus 600. Let it be first equation. In triangle, small triangle ACB. In triangle ACB, tan 15, small angle. Tan 15 equal to, this is H. We should write here H. H by X. Tan 15 value 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3 equal to H by X. So, we need to calculate X, not H. So, in terms of H, I am writing H is equal to X into 2 minus root 3. H is equal to X into 2 minus root 3. Sub in 1. Because we need to calculate X. X means distance between the AB. X is equal to root 3 into H, meaning X into 2 minus root 3. X into 2 minus root 3 plus 600. So that implies X is equal to 2 root 3x minus root 3 into root 3, 3x. 2 root, yes, plus 600. That's all. So, X taken aside, this becomes minus 3x plus x, 4x. 4x minus 2 root 3x is equal to 600. So, x into x taken common, we can write 4 minus 2 root 3 equal to 600. X is equal to 600 by 4 minus 2 root 3. Taking rationalization, I mean multiply and divide with 4 plus 2 root 3. X is equal to, here I am writing x is equal to 600 by 4 minus 2 root 3. 600 by 4 minus 2 root 3. Taking rationalization, I am writing directly 600 into 4 plus 2 root 3. Whole by 4 square minus 2 root 3 whole square. So 16 minus 12 becomes 4. So 4 will be dividing 150 times 2 taken common. Here x is equal to 2 meaning 2 into 150 here 300 into 2 plus root 3. 300 into 2 plus root 3 is the correct answer. Second option. Now ninth question. Eighth question completed. Let us see ninth question. Read ninth question. C is the midpoint of line joining. C is the midpoint of line joining. C is the midpoint of line joining. 2 points AB on the ground. A tower C slightly leans towards B. A tower, this is A, this is B. Put C is a midpoint. A tower at C leaning towards B. C is the midpoint of line joining towards, okay, AB. A tower C slightly leaning towards B. If the angle of elevation of top of tower from A and B are 30 degrees. To this tower, to this leaned tower at A and B, the angles are 30 and 60 respectively. Here it is 30 degrees and here it is 60 degrees. Then you need to calculate angle made by tower with horizontal. Angle made by tower with horizontal. Draw like this. Angle made by tower with horizontal. You can draw neatly. This is A, this is B. Midpoint C. Leaning towards B. Like this. Like this. This is horizontal angle. Let this is theta. This is 60 he given. This is 30. The angle you should calculate. This should be like this. Let this is x. This is x. If it is y, then A becomes, let I am writing, because C is midpoint, let AC is equal to x, BC is equal to x, since C is midpoint of AB, comma, let put a name here, DE. DE is equal to H, CE is equal to Y. That implies AE becomes, in lengthy triangle, full triangle, x plus y. If this EB we need, this is x minus y. EB is equal to x minus y. Now in triangle, lengthy triangle you take ABE. In triangle ABE, tan 30 degrees is equal to h by x plus y. So the value of tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 equal to h by x plus y. Now we write as x plus y equal to h root 3. First equation. And in triangle, small triangle you take DEB. In triangle DEB, tan 60 equal to h by x minus y. Tan 60 equal to h by x minus y. What is the value of tan 60? Root 3 is equal to h by x minus y. So x minus y equal to cross multiplication. We get x minus y is equal to h by root 3. Substitute here x minus y equal to h by root 3. So this is second equation. Add these two. Why we should add? We need y because we should calculate the value theta. Now subtract 1 minus 2 I am writing. So it becomes plus y. So this is minus. So 2y equal to h root 3 minus h by root 3. H root 3 minus h by root 3 becomes 2y equal to 2h by root 3. Root 3h, root 3 into root 3, 3h minus h, 2h by root 3. Now 2 get cancelled. Y is equal to h by root 3. Keep aside, we got the value as y equal to h by root 3. In triangle CDE, in triangle CDE, tan theta is equal to h by y. So you can understand h by y means h by root 3. H by root 3 gives root 3. So tan theta is equal to root 3. Theta is equal to how many degrees? 60 degrees. So whenever tan theta equal to root 3, theta is equal to 60 degrees. According to option, 9th question is second option. Now, 10th question. The upper 3/4 portion of 10th question. The upper 3/4 portion. Upper 3/4 portion of. Upper 3/4 portion of vertical pole subtends an angle tan inverse 3/5. Upper 3/4 portion. And lower 3/4 portion. So write this is 3h/4 and this is h/4. Upper 3/4 portion of vertical pole subtends an angle tan inverse 3/5 at the point on the horizontal plane through its foot. The tangent of the angle subtended by the pole at the same point. The tangent of the angle at the same point. What he is asking, the upper 3/4 portion, let us write, put the names here A, B, C, D. Put here alpha, put here beta. The upper 3/4 portion of vertical pole subtends an angle tan inverse 3/5 given. First of all, let us write data. Given alpha is equal to tan inverse 3/5. So tan alpha equal to 3/5. Tan alpha equal to 3/5. Now what he is asking, the tangent of the angle subtended by the pole at the same point. So at the same point, tan beta we need to calculate. Otherwise, tan total alpha plus beta. Let us discuss here. It is x. Now in triangle ACD I am taking. First BCD I am taking. In triangle BCD, tan beta is equal to h/4x. Yes, h/4x. In triangle, full triangle ACD. In triangle ACD, tan alpha plus beta. Tan of alpha plus beta equal to 3h/4 plus 3h/4. So h by x. Apply the formula here. Tan alpha plus tan beta. Tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta equal to h by x. Apply the value here. 3/5 plus 3/5 plus h/4x whole by 1 minus 3/5 into h/4x is equal to h by x. Take LCM. 3 4s are 12x plus 5h whole by 20x minus 3h equal to h by x. 12x plus 5x. Anything we need to calculate alpha. h/4x we have written. Okay, let us do cross multiplication here. 12x square plus 5hx is equal to 20hx minus 3h square. 3h square minus 15hx. 3h square minus 15hx minus plus 12x square. Plus 12x square equal to 0. So let us divide. We'll write divide by x. Then it becomes h by x. So you can understand 3 into h by x whole square minus 15 into divided by x square. 15 into h by x plus 12 equal to 0. 3 12s are 36. 3 12s are 36. So 3y square I am writing. 3y square minus 3y minus 12y. So let y is equal to h by x I thought. 12y plus 12 equal to 0. So 3y taken common, it becomes y minus 1, minus 12 taken common, it becomes y minus 1 equal to 0. So y equal to 12 by 3 meaning 4 and y equal to 1. What is the value of y? H by x. What is the value of h by x? We thought tan alpha plus beta. This only is asking the angle made by the tangent angle made by the full angle at this point. Tan alpha plus beta equal to 4 or 1, you write simply 4 or 1. Now let us see the last question. Let us see the 13th question. Remaining sums we can do. We can finish this chapter. The angle of elevation. The angle of elevation. 13. This is a variety question. The angle of elevation of top of a tower from a point A due south of its angle of elevation due south of its general notation east, west, north, south. According to this concept I am writing, this is a south. Angle of elevation of a top of a tower from a point A. Here a point is from a point A due south. Okay, put here A, south. Angle of elevation of top of a tower from a point A due south of it is tan inverse 6. Put here T. Put here T. That this is a point O, tower is like this. And due south, this is an angle alpha. He given as tan inverse 6. Next, this is south, this is west. From west, he put a B, he put the point B. From B, one second. From B, this angle is beta. He given as tan inverse 7 by 5. He given as tan inverse 7 by 5. So, apply the formula. This is 90 degrees. Now, try to understand the concept here. This is O, this is A, this is T. At A is alpha. So, alpha is equal to tan inverse 6. And at B, put here this is O, this is T, this is B. At this is beta. Beta is equal to tan inverse of 7.5. Tan inverse of 7.5 given. So tan alpha is equal to here. Tan alpha is equal to OT means H by OA. Tan alpha equal to H by OA. And what is the value H? We don't know. H by OA. H by, what is the value here? Alpha equal to tan inverse 6. So directly we can write 6 is equal. Okay. H by OA. 6. Here I will write tan alpha equal to H by OA. Tan alpha equal to H by OA. 6 is equal to H by OA. And H is equal to, given AB is equal to lambda due west. OA is equal to H by 6 you can write. OA is equal to H by 6. And in the similar way, OB is equal to 15 by 2 we can write, because it is 7.5. OB is equal to 15 by 2, you can understand. Now, he given as, the condition is AB is equal to, AB square you write, AB square is equal to OA square plus OB square. AB whole square is equal to OA square plus OB square. So, you can apply here AB meaning H lambda. H lambda whole square is equal to H square by 36 plus this is OB to H. So 2H by 15 directly I am writing. So 2H whole square means 4H square by 225. Now apply, take LCM, you will get the answer. Okay students, you do the sum because time is not sufficient. Okay, you can understand that level 2 also completed, only 2 sums are left. You can ask me by a phone call. Okay students, let us discuss next chapter in next class. According to my knowledge, heights and distance completed.